And welcome to the very first episode of Something Something Movies for the year 2018. My name is Renzo.
And my name is Poch.
And we are your filthy casual guides to everything related to movies, Hollywood, and of course, movie culture. And of course, the podcast for the average Joe.
Yes, and a big milestone for us is that we are recording at the new Something Something Movies office.
Oh my goodness, guys. Round of applause for us.
So we apologize if there's an echo. We still have to fill this place out. All we see here is a big flat screen TV.
Yeah, it's just so huge.
So big.
It's so big. There's so much space here. It's almost like a space.
Yeah, a space.
Like a space would be a great way to call it. But yes, recording straight from the brand new Something Something Movie offices here in Makati. We're happy to give you once again, of course, real movie news. Also coming up, we have trailer of the week.
Or trailer of the week.
If you're weak. And also, of course, wait, you mean you haven't seen my personal favorite segment of our podcast?
Most useful, probably.
Definitely. So, that's all coming up. But first, let's get right into it, Poch. Here's
real movie news. All right, Renzo. So a couple of days ago, it was the Golden Globes, 2018. Okay, 2017 was actually not a good year for movies. So a lot of people were wondering how they're going to play off the whole Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Spacey thing. But they actually acknowledged it. Seth Meyers did a great job.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a lot of highlights. Actually, let me just run through some of the winners.
Sure, okay.
So for Best Actor,
Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, goes to...
It actually goes to James Franco.
I gotta say, this is probably the most surreal moment of 2018 so far. So we started off the new year with the President of the United States comparing nuclear button sizes with the dictator of North Korea. And now, just a couple of days later, we have James Franco winning...
The dude from Pineapple Express, Freaks and Geeks.
Winning a Golden Globe by portraying Tommy Wiseau in a movie about
the making of The Room.
Which is like, what? There's so many layers to that.
If you got the time machine and told me this like 5 years ago, you'd be like, you're drinking crazy
from
juice.
The future.
Yeah, what the hell? Anyway, before I get to this list, my movie news is actually about his acceptance speech.
Oh, okay.
James Franco, because he actually had Tommy Wiseau go on stage. Because, you know, I haven't seen The Disaster Artist yet, but I heard that a lot of efforts from Tommy Wiseau, like none of the studios wanted to back up this movie. That's why
for good reason.
Yeah, for good reason.
Wait, the Disaster Artist?
No,
The Room?
The Room.
Okay, The Room for good reason.
Yeah, and it's portrayed well in this movie, apparently. That's why he won. So, as he was thanking everyone, he asked Dave Franco to go on stage with him, then Tommy Wiseau, and Tommy was about to get the mic, and James pushes him away. Like, next time.
Way, I didn't see that.
Then, Tommy, I can't really tell his facial expression. I think he took it in stride.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rolling Stones magazine approached him afterwards and asked, hey, Tommy, what were you going to say? And I'm actually shocked that they didn't allow him to talk because he said something really sweet.
So what'd he say?
So he said, and I quote, if a lot of people loved each other, the world would be a better place to live. See The Room, have fun, and enjoy life. The American dream is alive and it's real.
What?
End quote. Are you serious?
You know, I feel like that's what he's saying now to Rolling Stone, but like... If he got on stage, he probably would be
hi, Mark.
Yeah, like, if a lot of people loved each other, the world would be a better place to live, you know?
I probably...
That's my horrible Tommy Wiseau impersonation.
I know, but, I mean, who knows? I really feel like he had the good intention of doing that, because I don't think in Tommy Wiseau's reality, he would ever participate in the Golden Globes.
Dude, I know, and he even tweeted... like I believe a couple of minutes after he won, I think he said something like 10 years or 50, how many years passed? He said something like, a certain number of years passed, don't let your dreams die because look at me, I made it to the Golden Globes, which is absolutely insane. This guy created this really shitty fucking ass movie in 2003.
Really okay. I have a question though. Don't you think we're kind of making fun of him still? And he's just like the butt of jokes, or are we already acknowledging him as an artist and as a director or contributing to the film industry?
I feel like at the end of the day, The Room will always still be shit. Like it's a bad movie, and it became popular because it's a bad movie. And Tommy Wiseau, I'm not sure, like, what do you think? Do you think that he's living in this reality where it's like, oh, The Room, people are starting to realize it's genius? Or is he thinking, okay, people are making fun of it and that's why it's popular?
I feel like, okay, I honestly feel like The Room, again, I agree with you, it's shit. Did you know that there's a director's cut ending where he turns into a bird after he committed? He turns into a bat,
no way.
Like he said, I wanted to end it in a different way. Yeah, he wanted to end it different, but the budget wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like people are appreciating his will and his belief in himself more than The Room itself. It's this one guy's like
Dedication
unrelentless
to his
belief
vision, yeah.
in himself, and Mark or whoever supported him.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the story that transcends everything.
That's true.
That transcends the shit film.
I just hope he knows that, because it is a beautiful story of Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero, and I'm so excited to watch The Disaster Artist and see it.
Yeah, he beat Daniel Kaluuya,
who got robbed, by the way. I'm sorry, we're happy for James Franco, but he got robbed for Get Out.
That single tear when he was in that. I mean,
Dude,
come on.
Get Out didn't even win any awards.
Are you serious?
Nominated for 2,
Whoa.
didn't win a single one, from what I remember.
Damn. Okay. We got. I don't know how to pronounce that from Lady Bird.
Sarsi Cola, brought to you by Sarsi Cola.
Ronan. Sarsi Ronan. Have you seen the Lady Room yet? Lady Room. Jesus Christ. We're gonna cut that out, I hope, or you can leave it in there.
We're not going to cut that out. No, I haven't seen Lady Bird.
I haven't seen Lady. I've seen parts of it. I'm about to finish it.
Honestly, I'm kind of scared, because I feel like with all the hype surrounding Lady Bird.
Oh, it's a shitty movie.
It's
Don't watch it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much,
Shitty
Poch.
movie.
That's the best thing you could say to me right now.
Yeah, Gary Oldman winning for Darkest Hour. He played Winston Churchill.
Oh, okay.
I heard that he's done so many impressions that, I mean, he lost his accent, his native born tongue, like he lost it. Because he's done Russian accents, he's done, he's doing Winston Churchill's accent.
Did you know Gary Oldman once said that the Golden Globes are stupid?
Are you serious?
Yep.
So do you think he actually appreciated winning one?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, okay, so the quote that he had before was like taken, I believe, just like way back. This was in 2014, interview with Playboy. He said, "I know it certainly doesn't mean anything to win a Golden Globe, that's for sure.
Whoa.
It's a meaningless event. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association is kidding you that something's happening. They're fucking ridiculous.
Christ.
There's nothing going on at all. It's 90 nobodies having a wank, everybody's getting drunk, and everybody's sucking up to everybody." And he said, "Everyone should boycott the fucking thing," end quote. I am
Ladies
saying
and gentlemen, your winner for Best Actor.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman, ladies
who
and
deems the
gentlemen.
Golden Globes completely fucking useless.
Yep, apparently beat Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks.
Damn.
And lastly, before one of the highlights was Natalie Portman. She's presenting the Director of the Year.
Yes.
Before she said that, she quoted, and the best male director of the year.
I think he said, and your all male nominees
You're all
are
male nominees. My bad.
which is completely true. It's
true.
like there were so many female directors that were snubbed this year. You know what? Now that I said that, I'm full of shit because I don't know a single one.
Patty Jenkins.
There you go.
For Wonder Woman.
For Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman did so great.
Yeah.
Was the director of Lady Bird a woman?
We fact checked Greta Gerwig.
Oh my goodness.
Lady Bird.
How is Lady Bird nominated for a bunch of awards and she's not even part of the director?
Exactly.
Nomination? Come on, guys.
Exactly. So, you know what? I think the fact that Natalie Portman pointed that out, I feel like, again, Hollywood's shining this other spotlight on it being like this male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I don't know, the Golden Globes was very meta this year. I feel they were acknowledging all that was wrong in the industry, and they were awarding people that deserved it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's Tommy Wiseau.
Apparently, or James Franco playing Tommy Wiseau in a movie about the making of The Room.
Exactly.
Blows your mind every time. And also, if you noticed, a lot of the celebrities that were there wore black for that evening to protest the slew of sexual abuse happenings that have been going on in Hollywood, which to me, honestly, is kind of strange. Not the whole protest thing, but I feel like for the women, yes, because women are so used to going out in like elegantly colored dresses, bright colors and everything. They're used to experimenting. But with the guys, I feel like they should have done something a little bit more because
everyone's wearing, it's a black tie event.
Yeah, it's like it's there in the dress code itself. So wearing black to a black tie event is not that much of a protest, guys.
Well, let me put you on the spot. What would you do if you attended the Golden Globes? Like, we got something on the Golden Globes.
Wear dresses. I would have worn a dress because, like, honestly, before all of these sexual assault allegations came out and all of these came to light, one minor thing, well, not minor, excuse me, but one thing that a lot of these actresses would point out is the fact that the press is so much more meticulous about what the women are wearing
exactly
compared to what the men are wearing. So
that
I feel like
so
something like that would go such a long way. And are you kidding me? The Rock wearing a dress to the Golden Globes to protest sexual assault?
Oh, dude. Vote him for president.
Yeah, that would be such a powerful message. And speaking of president, Oprah Winfrey's speech, though.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness. She accepted the Cecil B. DeMille Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, and she knocked it out of the park with that speech, addressing women of all backgrounds, not just women in Hollywood, but also farm workers and domestic workers and all these other women. And she said, the time is up, or I believe their time is up, or their time is now. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
You can't see me. I totally forgot.
I couldn't see her.
But she said such amazing things, and I suggest you guys go check it out.
Yeah, we'll probably post it on our page.
Definitely.
For sure.
So before we wrap up the Golden Globes discussion here in Something Movies, a couple of things we want to mention. Congratulations to Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, for winning for Shape of Water.
Best Director, Shape of Water. I believe if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that a monster movie, has won an award like this, this prestigious, in a long time. I believe in like decades.
Yeah, I feel like they compared this to The Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
More like a love story. Okay, it's not our fault because MMFF is taking over the cinema here.
That's true. But I believe this is showing here in February.
Exactly. So we will watch this for sure, and we probably do a Wimmis on it.
Yes,
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, congratulations on that. And the nominees for the Best Motion Picture were Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Call Me By Your Name, Dunkirk, Post and Shape of Water. Oh wait.
You're reading it straight off the page.
I'm reading, yeah.
The Post. The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water.
Now, what's your score? Because there's 5 movies. Out of 5, what's your score?
I will score it a...
No, I mean like how many have you seen?
Oh, jeez.
I'm 1 out of 5.
1 out of which one? Oh, Dunkirk.
I've seen Dunkirk.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. I
Dunkirk's
prioritized Baby Driver. But yeah. Definitely this is as podcasters, podcast hosts. Podcast hosts. Yeah. I will take it upon myself to actually watch these movies for sure because we really need to up our game in terms of seeing all these movies.
It's 2018, man.
2018, and we won't see the Godfather.
We promise to be the lighthouse for filthy casuals, and how will we be that if we don't watch the movies?
Yeah,
so we got to put in the work. We got to put in the time.
Exactly.
But that about wraps up our Golden Globe special here on the Something Movies podcast. We'll be back with trailer of the week or
trailer of the week
after a word from our sponsor.
Wait, so I start off by saying that I'm the sponsor, and then what? The microphone. Huh? Wait, we're recording? Well, how many seconds do we have left? I didn't know we were recording. How many? 5, 4, wait.
Was that the end of the sponsorship?
I think so.
Oh. Yeah, apologies.
We're back on.
Yeah, apologies to everyone that we have a new sponsor. Our relationship with the old sponsor is completely dead.
Yes.
So we have this new sponsor. We sent her a recorder, and I don't know if she knows how to use it.
Yeah. Did you send her the legit recorder or the cassette recorder?
The 8-track one.
The 8-track. Yeah, maybe that's why she sent me a hard time.
Anyway, all right. Welcome back to Something Movies. First episode of 2018.
Exciting stuff.
All right. Our next segment, one of my favorites, is Trailer of the Week.
Or Trailer of the Week.
This is the portion wherein me and Renzo would rate trailers, wherein we'd actually tell you if you should watch it or not. Because again, Hollywood tends to mismarket things. They tend to reveal a whole lot of things. So we've taken it upon ourselves to actually watch these trailers for you so you don't have to go through the burden of watching it.
Yes.
Or getting spoiled.
Probably the most intense moment of Trailer of the Week was the last episode of 2017, wherein you had to watch the Star Wars The Last Jedi trailer.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. Are we going to do that ever again? Probably.
For the next Star Wars, for sure, dude.
Han Solo, for sure. Shake on it. Awesome.
We've shaken on it. Now, today we are focusing on 2 trailers again, man. Again with the horror trailers.
I know. I have no idea. Okay, because I've seen both of these trailers, and I clearly have a favorite. Because my trailer is horse garbage. It's
not just regular garbage, people. It's the garbage that the horse throws away.
Yep, horse. That's really bad garbage. My trailer is to Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare.
Another Blumhouse film. The Blumhouse has made movies. Well, they produced movies such as Get Out, The Conjuring, Saw. I'm pretty sure Saw.
Oh, okay.
I hope. I'm pretty sure it's just Saw.
Yeah. But they've got an impressive set of movies on their belt. So what's the consensus for this Truth or Dare trailer, my guy?
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight up and say it's an EA. Really, EA.
Trailer of the week.
First of all, the premise was already kind of weird. They're building a horror movie around the game Truth or Dare. Yeah. There's some spirit that's haunting you. Okay, so if you watch this trailer, you're already kind of how is this gonna be scary? it buys you in, and just when you see how ridiculous the monsters look, it's like, as Rendo said, a really bad Instagram filter.
It's like the Instagram filter that makes your lips bigger.
Okay.
That's exactly what they look like.
Let me just give you some context, guys. This movie is about a game, Truth or Dare. If somebody coerces you to play the game, you can't stop until the game is over. Okay. Why not pick truth? Oh, you can't pick truth all the time.
Wait, so what happens if you don't do the Truth or Dare?
Oh, you die.
You die.
You die.
It should have been called Truth or Dare. Or die.
Exactly.
And made it full-on grindhouse film, 70s style with like
Yeah.
the cheap effects.
That would be even better. I'd watch that. Okay, because this one took itself too seriously. It looked like a cracked video, or it looked like one of those college humor.
Or like, yeah, the
have you
college
seen
humor trailer.
The what's that? Ghost boobs or something. Yeah, it's
No, Poch, I have not seen Ghost Boobs.
Yeah, Olivia Munn was in it. It's like,
no, I haven't yet.
Ghost boobs. It's super funny. It's because they're kind of making fun of a genre, and you should see the comment sections of this. It's like, what are they gonna make next? Duck, Duck, Goose, the movie.
Or like Chubby Bunny, the
Yeah,
horror film.
Like, I can't stop. It's honestly okay. I'm just gonna straight up spoilers. Not really, but they actually tell you how many people would die in the movie.
Yeah, there's a portion in the trailer wherein they're like, this many people in this photo have died. And I'm like, are you
What?
kidding?
Are you serious?
That's the fucking cast. Why
That's
would you
the
say
entire
that?
cast. And what's that? I think even I feel like towards the end they spoiled the ending of the movie because the main character did something.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm like,
I know what you mean. I saw that. So, the film stars Lucy Hale from Pretty Little Liars fame, also Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf fame. So,
This
we
is an
know
MTV movie.
automatically this is going to draw the young adult crowd, or the crowd that does follow these two shows, and they have a huge following.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, this would have been like, it's either you watch the trailer and you're either gonna be like, whoa, this is really fucking stupid, it's pretty cool, or you're gonna say, this is really fucking stupid,
I'm not watching it.
period. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's it. So it's like a 50-50 for you, and if you watch the trailer, I mean, I would say if you're interested at all in the concept of a killer Truth or Dare game, don't watch it. Don't watch the trailer. Avoid it. Avoid it.
Exactly. I would actually tell people to watch the movie just to see how not to make a horror movie. I'm making a prediction. This movie's not gonna do well.
You think it's gonna suck?
I think it's gonna suck, but it's still gonna draw people in.
I think it's actually gonna be not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like, okay, ridiculous concepts, man. They either fail or they work, and I gotta believe in this one because Margot of the Home Run, my co-host on Play FM, she described it as, so it's like Final Destination, but with Truth or Dare. But like, you never know.
All right, sure. Are we making a bet here if it's gonna do well? Like, what's
I have
the
no idea what to put, like, what our stakes are.
I'm gonna steaks.
Steaks.
We're gonna do it again. Oh man, I already owe someone a steak dinner.
You know what?
Fine.
If Truth or Dare, how about this? This is the
A rotten score rating.
yeah.
Okay.
If Truth or Dare
Uh-huh.
is certified fresh from Rotten Tomatoes.
Critic rating or
Critic rating. Like, you know, they have certified fresh
Sure,
on,
yeah.
on the film
Okay.
page. If it's certified fresh, you gotta buy me a steak dinner, sir. And
Okay.
if not, I'll buy you a steak dinner.
okay, fine. I'll take that bet, sir. Okay. Watch out for Truth or Dare, guys. It's coming out in April.
Yes.
Wherever
okay.
you guys are.
So, this next trailer is the trailer for Slender Man, the most anticipated movie of 2011.
I feel like it's a long time coming. Actually.
Yeah, dude. Slender Man got its fame on the internet as some sort of an urban legend.
Creepypasta.
And also the subject of the web series Marble Hornets, which was a viral hit on YouTube for quite some time. And it took them a while to make a movie out of it. You'd think they'd capitalize on the hype as soon as the video games came out and these streamers were
Exactly.
playing it on YouTube, but it took them quite some time to actually get it in production. And finally, on May 18th of May 2018, we will be seeing its release in the USA. And I gotta say, the trailer, for me, I'm going to go ahead and say it is a trailer of the W.
What is it?
EE.
EE, I knew it.
I'm gonna say EE.
Okay,
So
I got drawn into it when I saw it.
there are a lot of people who didn't like it. Okay, I gotta say, me personally, I did not like it the first time I saw it.
Okay.
I did not like the trailer the first time I saw, the Slender Man trailer. But watching it again with you here, I gotta say, what drew me into it the most is not only the strange kind of video from The Ring feeling it got with some of the scenes. I liked the color grading and the treatment of the film. It's very bleak, it's very muted, a lot of very low tone greens and grays.
A lot of them look like they had leukemia or something.
Yeah, right. Like the loss of blood or
Yeah,
something.
a lot of-
And so a majority of this trailer really just shows you nothing coherent. It just shows you, I believe it shows you what Slender Man does to these children. Because Slender Man, if you're not aware, Slender Man is a creature, entity, monster that gets into the minds of little children and has them do unspeakable, inhumane things to not just themselves, but to other people as well, for him, in his name. And so that is where the terror comes from. And it shows you this in the trailer, but it doesn't rub it in your face.
That's true. Not like Truth or Dare.
Not like Truth or Dare. In Slender Man, I believe the terror hits its crescendo, where there's a portion of the trailer wherein a girl, played by Jazz Sinclair, I believe, takes a what looks like a scalpel.
Yeah, looked like they were in biology class.
Yeah, and she does something with a scalpel. We're not going to say it, but she does something with a scalpel, and they manage to make it look gruesome and terrifying, despite the fact that it's a green lit trailer and a green rated trailer, so it's supposed to be for all audiences.
It's true. I liked the trailer. I did think it lasted a little too long. I think that they should have ended it when that girl was looking past the trees and she saw him. Then after, wait for 2 seconds, then you can stop the trailer. For me.
That's true.
I feel like, because, Slenderman clocked in at 2 minutes 40 seconds, while Truth or Dare, the big horse garbage trailer, clocked in at 2 minutes 30 seconds.
And this is already including the mini trailers that they had in the start.
Yeah, that's true.
What is going on with? Why is that a trend nowadays?
We have a theory that it's because that's when people scroll on Facebook. That's,
and so they give you like a bite-sized, like a sliders version of the. If the trailer is a burger, then those are the sliders.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the tasting. However, this trailer got me a little uneasy watching it because the audio of it was just so uneasy. Like, I didn't expect what was coming next.
It was inconsistent.
Yeah.
It was broken a lot, and also the imagery matched it. It had a lot of quick cuts to these weird shots of maggots
and then eyes being poked.
Yeah, it's weird. So didn't it remind you of the video in The Ring?
Exactly.
Right? It did remind you of that. So it kind of instilled that feeling of uneasiness.
And that's what I feel like trailers should do, sell an experience and not tell a story, because that's what you pay for when you sit down in those seats and you watch the movie.
Yeah.
You don't watch a trailer for the entire story, which fucking,
Truth or Dare kind of basically
all you're gonna know now is who survives. That's it.
Yeah, or like, you now get to see Lucy Hale and Tyler Posey do things and avoid death.
Can I just say another stupid thing was that, you see so many deaths happen on screen in Truth or Dare. Like, they treated the one in Slenderman really good with the scalpel. Yeah. They had something like that in Truth or Dare with that guy with a pen.
Oh, and they just showed it.
They just showed it.
Like, they did not bother cutting out any bits. Maybe the actual bit where the
you see
goes in, they cut that out, but then the rest of it is just like, what?
So you could put things together. I don't know. And this is just the first trailer. I don't know if they're gonna put more trailers out for Truth or Dare.
That's true. They're probably gonna put out more. I mean, knowing the MTV style movie, they're gonna milk the fuck out of it. But one question for you, Poch. Based on the trailer for Slender Man, do you think it's going to be more of a psychological thriller, or is it going to be psychological horror rather, or is it going to be more of the boo gotcha jump scare kind of thing?
I really hope it's not that, because as you mentioned, Slenderman is a psychological type being that gets into the minds of kids. So I'm hoping, this is like my prediction, it's gonna be a mix of Oculus and what was the one with Ethan Hawke? Sinister.
Oh my gosh.
Sinister.
Dude, Sinister was so terrifying.
Yeah. So I feel
when the antagonist was a Norwegian lead singer of a death metal band, that was terrifying, dude. I gotta say.
Jeez. Yeah, exactly. It was kind of weird. It looked like a band, like Korn kept popping on screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be like a slow burn Oculus, like a very psychological horror.
Yeah. So. And that's what makes Slender Man work, and hopefully that is what will make this movie work as well. So to wrap things up on your end, Poch.
Yep. Truth or Dare, big EA for me.
AKA horse garbage.
Horse garbage.
Not human garbage.
Horse garbage.
But horse garbage. And for Slender Man, what was an EA on the first watch became a double E after a couple more viewings, or maybe it's because I have rose-colored shades now, because after watching Truth or Dare, my standards have been lowered.
Your palette was clean.
Down to the ground. But Slender Man, pretty decent trailer. Go check it out if you're interested. And that about does it for Trailer of the Week, or
Trailer of the Week.
Now, we'll be back with, wait, you mean you haven't seen, after another word from our sponsor.
I hope she does it right this time.
Today's word is musty. Musty. an adjective describing something having a bad smell because of wetness, old age, or lack of fresh air. Today's word musty is brought to you by Renzo's Underarms.
Wow, that's rude.
Yeah.
Rude and not true.
I've shared a room with this man. He does not stink.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
He doesn't. Jeez, high five.
High five.
Jeez.
Okay, let's pick up the mood from that. Welcome back to Something Movies, the first episode of 2018. Man, it feels so good to be back and doing this with you, Poch, and it's going to be a fantastic episode. It's been a fantastic episode so far.
Heads up, thank you to our 13 subscribers on YouTube.
Dude, double digits.
Double digits.
It's just it just feels great. Thank you so much.
We're teens.
To people who tune in, it's just great. So, it's time for us to get into our final segment of the podcast. Let's wrap it up with our favorite.
Wait, you mean you haven't seen Good Time?
Wait, Poch, you mean you haven't seen Raw?
Okay, it was a very obscure film, I think. I don't know
what Good Time is even. I know it's an Owl City song featuring Carly Rae Jepsen, but I'm not sure what the movie is.
It's always a good time.
But this segment is sort of a survival guide for those people who end up in conversations about movies they haven't seen yet, and you don't necessarily always want to be like, oh no, I haven't seen that. End of conversation.
Yeah, you don't want to have that reaction. Exactly. Wait, you mean you haven't seen Titanic? You're like,
save yourself the condescension of all of these film buffs.
Yeah.
Film aficionados.
Exactly.
And
school them.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know what you're talking about and they agree with you, you'd be like, ha, you don't know what you're talking about because I don't know what I'm talking about.
There you go.
That's one of the best feelings in the world.
Yes, so this is for you, the filthy casual or the average Jane, average Joe. This is for you. And today we've got, again, Good Time and Raw. Now, Poch?
Yes, actually, Good Time, this is a sleeper hit. So plus points if you've seen it, and plus points if you get out of a conversation without even seeing it, but you're able to carry yourself.
Yeah.
You know? So Good Time is directed by the Safdie brothers, and actually one of them is starring in it. It's starring the dude from Twilight, Robert Pattinson, and they are two brothers, and they went on a bank heist that went wrong. Okay? I'm just gonna say that because it's a really good movie. So one of the first things you can say about this movie is how every shot made you feel super claustrophobic. Because that's how intense the Safdie brothers wanted it. It's just like tight close-ups. You can't see what's going on around them, but you see like the characters' faces get like really, it's really uncomfy. So like, what the hell's going on? Like, are there things going around? So you felt super claustrophobic the entire movie. And it is not a good time, first of all.
Yeah.
It's not a good time.
False advertising.
And if, it starts to elevate, just bring up this. Just be like, you know what? I can't believe they went that far with that kissing scene. They really went there. And then after that, people that watch it, they just agree. And you're like, yeah, good movie though. Really good movie.
I like the ominous tone, and I like
because they went that far.
There you go.
They went that
and
far.
You're not really sure. They went how far?
They went that far.
What are you talking about?
Like,
But let's give it a shot. Let's say I'm a person who hasn't seen
Good Time,
and you're a person who has seen Good Time, and be like, all right, let's start this scene right now.
All right, Renzo!
Yo, Poch, it's been so long.
I haven't seen you since last year.
I know. Everybody's been saying that, but I gotta
exactly.
say, man, I missed out on so many sleeper hits last year.
Yeah,
man.
tell me you've seen Good Time.
Hey, yeah, I've seen Good Time.
You did it because you're lying.
But it's fine because we're gonna. But your pits smell fine. But you're lying.
Good Time, right?
Yo,
Great
Good
movie.
Time. You know what? I gotta say though, the way the brothers who directed it, the Safdie brothers, the way they made every shot feel so claustrophobic.
Dude, I felt really uneasy watching that.
Yeah, it's like you're not really sure what's going on in the background. Everything was so tight, and it's a beautiful.
I noticed that.
It's a beautiful use of film language, and I feel like people should really pick up on that more. That film is such a powerful medium for that.
Right?
And dude, I gotta say, I was not expecting them to take that kissing scene that far.
Dude, I cringed when I saw that. I was like, whoa, they're actually going here. I was like, what?
First I was like, wait, they're not gonna. Then they
started,
did. And then I was like, what? Oh,
and they took it that far.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you've seen the movie.
I've seen Good Time. You believe me.
Exactly. End of conversation.
End of conversation.
That was good.
That was great.
That was so good.
That's how you apply Wimmis in real life.
Exactly. Just commit to it. You know what? We got your back.
So, if you haven't seen Good Time, 2 things to bring up.
Yep, bring up how claustrophobic each shot came from, and just mention that kissing scene and how far they went with it. And just go be like, I can't believe they actually went that far.
There you go. So, my Wimmis for this week is Raw.
I need help with that because a lot of my friends are all these snooty, art film goers, and I need to. I'm dying out there, dude.
I gotta say that Raw is in theme with our sleeper hits, Wimmis this week because it did come out in 2016.
Wow.
So it was way back. But the initial release was earlier on in 2017. So it was last year, and it is a French film. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about because literally I want you to go in blind. Don't look up anything about this movie at all because that's the experience I had with it. I had no idea what it was about, and it blew me away, and it's probably one of the most memorable film experiences I've had in quite some time. So, one thing you could say, aside from the usual, that soundtrack though, because I gotta say, it is a good soundtrack.
Okay, all right. Cool.
And it really adds to the tension and the buildup of everything.
All right.
One thing you can say is, man, when that Brazilian scene came on, I had no idea what the fuck was going
waxing.
on. Like just say the Brazilian.
The Brazilian
that
scene.
Brazilian scene. What the fuck? You don't use these words specifically. That Brazilian scene. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I just kept telling myself, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Right. Okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll
and it's
try
that simple. So let's try this out.
All right. So
Poch will play.
the person that hasn't seen it, which I really haven't seen, and Renzo will be the film aficionado. Okay. And action. Renzo.
Hey, yo, Poch.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you since last year.
Oh no, it's like everyone's saying that. Okay, okay, yeah. So, have you seen any great movies last year? I've just seen Good Time.
Oh, dude, I, you know what? There's this one French film that you have to see.
I think
Raw. Have you seen Raw?
Raw. Yeah, that French film. I think I have. Yeah. No, I haven't.
J'accuse. Liar. You are a liar.
Yeah, Raw. Oh man. Okay, you know what? Actually, I came into it not knowing anything, and it blew my mind.
I'm so glad you did that too.
Yeah, and just it goes without being said, the soundtrack was great.
Dude,
dude, that Brazilian scene. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude, that was me.
What the fuck?
That was exactly me in that scene.
I'm like, when I'm seeing it, I'm like, it's going through my eyes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo,
what the fuck?
You know what? Based on that reaction, since it's the exact same reaction I had, I believe you. You've seen Raw.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Right?
You've seen Raw.
Okay, I can stop saying what the fuck now.
End of conversation.
Yeah, if they keep pressuring you, just keep saying what the fuck louder.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like that's a safe enough bet because I feel like that's the same experience a lot of people had with Raw, just saying what the fuck over and over again. By the way, this R-rated episode of Something Movies is brought to you by the Motion Picture Association of America.
Yes.
And the MTRCB. Shout outs to them.
Yes.
Probably a record for how many times you said the F-bomb.
Yeah, a lot. Well, it was for, them to
Definitely. So that's about it. That's your guide for getting out of a conversation or continuing a conversation, surviving through a conversation about Raw. And I feel like we learned some stuff.
And just a disclaimer, if none of this worked, it's not our fault. Okay.
Yeah. And again, if they start speaking spoilers and if you start treading on unknown territory,
it's not our fault. Okay. Yeah.
And what should you do?
Just book it.
Book it.
Just get out of there.
Either run or book it, meaning an Uber or a Grab.
Yeah. Is your Grab here?
No.
Okay.
But if you start speaking spoilers, I will start booking.
Don't worry, I'm not like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because we are not like that. Because we are here for you, the filthy casuals, the average Joes, here to be your guide, to be your Gandalf through this Middle Earth we like to call Hollywood. And
I love Harry Potter.
I know. That about does it for Something Movies this week. My name is Renzo.
And my name is Poch.
You can follow him on Facebook. It is Poch-PWR.
Oh yeah, thank you. Or on Instagram, it's Poch Spice.
There you go.
And you?
At Renzosaurus for me on Twitter, Instagram as well. And please like our page at Something
Please
Movies
do.
Podcast and our YouTube page, of course. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll see you again, hopefully next week or sometime this month.
For sure. We're doing this 2018. It's the year of Something Movies.
Definitely. But till then, we'll see you next time. You filthy casuals.